Imagine for yourself a character, a model personality whose example you were determined to follow, in private as well as in public. What kind of man do you envision that is worthy of respect and worthy of honor? Whenever you come up with this vision of what this person is, how close do you come to matching that? What is this person? Who is he? And why are you not him? If you followed the first 4 rules here, you've probably discovered a lot of things about yourself that you should find almost disgusting. Being honest about things in our lives is the first step to truly being free. And a man that doesn't understand himself can never be free. And a man who blames other people for the things that happen in his life is an ignorant man. A man who starts to blame himself is a man who's starting to learn. But a man who learns that there's no reason to blame, it's pointless to blame, that man is free. Rule number 5 is do not be like common men. Think for yourself. This is a wide-ranging sea, because there's so many things that we do in our day-to-day lives that make us all guilty of being common men. And if you're watching this right now and you find yourself somewhat indignant as if you are not a common man, I'll give you an example. The fact that you're sitting here watching YouTube videos. You found my content, but how much more content have you consumed? How much garbage have you consumed? How many men have you listened to tell you that all women were bad, and because of their own terrible experiences, you should do as they do and play video games and play with toys and act like a little boy, because that's the only way it is to be a free man? How many hours have you wasted listening to fools and clowns telling you how productive it would be to have a lot of women that you're sleeping with, as if that wasn't going to cause you some mental damage in itself? How many reaction videos have you watched? How many times have you wasted your life watching other people react to videos? That's a waste of fucking time. And what did it get you? What does it get you doing these things? Just like a pill to help you escape from your sad reality. That's just step 1. But when you look at what common people do, the common man's problems, they're all self-induced. They're all self-induced because common men put emphasis and onus on things outside of their control, outside of themselves. They deify things. They deify humans, other people. Common men indulge themselves in sports and movies and entertainment and things that are not productive at all. Temporary gratification, immediate gratification. Another pill to help numb you from your own shitty existence. Common men follow other men instead of leading their own lives. Common men have fallen victim to the feminist narrative and found themselves emotional bitches in dealing with women. And common men fall from these relationships heartbroken and shattered and end up making content for other common men to consume. Crybaby content, feminine content, and then they call it alpha because there's a group of other sheep following them and it makes them feel good. But these are all common men. See, in a world of mediocrity, anyone who's bold enough to speak up will be taken seriously because most men are too afraid to step forward. Common men put on masks to be accepted by the outside world. They keep their mouths shut because they're afraid to say something that's going to hurt someone's feelings. They're afraid to actually live the life that they want to live because they're afraid to fail. Most common men are really scared to enter into a fight because they don't want the answer to that question that all men have. Am I a warrior or am I a fucking coward? So common men do common shit, like putting on a bunch of fake muscle and t-shirts that say I am an alpha male and posture like bullies, so other common men will cower from their impressive mask. Common men try to acquire things to make themselves interesting instead of actually learning something and becoming interesting. Common men listen to other common men give shitty advice, and that's why most of us have ended up in the red pill manosphere, whatever mire you found yourself in. But this is not for common men. What this is for men who want to be uncommon men. Men who actually want to live their life like a man, attack things like a king that is set on expanding his empire, but not at the expense of everyone else. See, common men only think about themselves, and that's why they do the things that destroy other people. But uncommon men seek to build. Uncommon men seek to do something that when they're gone, they will be remembered. Common men are worried about things that little boys find valuable, like video games, toys, chasing girls. Common men put value in things that can be taken away from them. But uncommon men know that their real value can never be taken away. Because what makes you a real man, what makes you a real valuable man, isn't how much money you have. It isn't how much affluence you have. It doesn't matter how many people think that you're awesome because of what you have or who you know or what you do or any of that. Because as soon as those things are taken away from you, then you're just another common man. Uncommon men are great men because they don't walk the path of ease. Uncommon men know that anything worth having comes with great struggle. Nothing that's great has ever been easy. Nothing that was worthwhile has ever come without great suffering and a fight. The common men are afraid to fight because they're afraid to fail. Because common men think that failure means that you're a failure, instead of understanding that failure simply gives you the tools, the understanding, the knowledge of what not to do. So this is what I say. If you are not where you want to be as a man, this is probably your biggest problem. If you know more about stats for some athlete, if you know about all the statistics of a quarterback, an NFL team, NBA team, if you know the life of a movie star, if you know more about these things than you do how to build your finances, how to build your health, your wealth, your legacy in life, you're a common man. If you waste your time doing shit that has absolutely no return on your investment, absolutely nothing but maybe some short-term immediate gratification, you're a common sucker. If you can't look at every area in your life and see where you set yourself apart from the crowd of sheep that are following other sheep that are following other sheep, if you can't identify where you are different from all the other men you see, then you're getting exactly what you deserve. The life of a common man. Imagine again the man that you desire to be. Put put that image so rich in your mind, so deep, so at the front of your mind that you can actually see this man. Not with your eyes closed, but with your eyes open. Visualize that man. And now go do the things that man would do.